just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Wong, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals. Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yonder Alonso.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game.
Digging in to try it again. Darren James, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's got 5 base hits. Keen at bat. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That a boy, way to get on the
sack. That's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Third baseman, Antoine Webster.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Dominguez sprinting after it. And that retires the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Brewers lead this one 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. 0-1, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the 1st out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starlin Castro.
Hit high and deep out to left. James looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air out to left. James waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. High and deep to right center. Dominguez racing back. Still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Nope. And it's 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 6-2.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns his team leading 11th win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bass. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, the third. Striding in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Dan D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Runners on the move for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Antoine Webster. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. There's ball 4. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. James over at second. Webster on at first with 2 down. To first.
Hold it right there. Hold
Alonso
it right there.
is there. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Smoke toward the hole. Castro's got it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James ranging forward. He's got it 1 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. James going back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something. Striding in once again, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Dig.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in once again, Jimmy Nelson. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James on the move. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He'll start us off in the 8th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. James on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second.
Hold up right there.
Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready once again, Harrison Bader. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up.
Starlin dives. What a stop. Hats off to that one. Ready for another chance? Brett Phillips. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-2 the final score today. The Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jimmy Nelson earned his 9th win of the year. MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Valera rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And now the Cardinals' #4 hitter, Chris Davis. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Perez is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RB. The next to bat for St. Louis, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half. Striding in now for the Nats, Larry Morales.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In now for Washington, Michael Shea. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the #8 hitter takes you deep.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0. hit down the line at first. Morales fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in to start the ninth, Brian Goodwin, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Levi.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. James is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer.
And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. So coming to the plate, Darren James is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Charles Chadwick. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Trevino ranging into the outfield. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the pit.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in digging in, Larry Morales. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Valera right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Layton. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. In the air now, out to left. James coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack.
So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off the right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Breivik Valera is on deck. The 3-0. Left center, base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Into the box, Breivik Valera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Liner to the left side. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Johnny Layton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. James, only 20 years old. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A swing and a miss. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is line to left. James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Lifted into center field. Miller ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Striding in once again, Michael Shea.
Michael Shea.
This is in the air to left. DeYoung into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Levi Trevino.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. James is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out it. Ready once again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. DeYoung, the runner at third. Davis on at second with 2 down. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run shot to right center field. That'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
Producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing and we are tied.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Shane Green wins it. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals. Carlos Martinez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about
stepping in for the Cardinals, Darren James, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now batting, Hernan Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, James. He's got it 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Miller is off of first with 2 away.
First baseman, Larry Morales.
This one's flared out toward left. James. And he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Max Scherzer.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Cortez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to left. James giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And there's ball one. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cortez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in once again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Antoine Webster, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D'Lo. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Here's the 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more.
Ready for another shot now, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Miller is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases. In now is Anthony Rendon, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty good.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit high and deep to left field. James ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
4-2 the final.
receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago. Sean McGowan, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit in the air to center field. May is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders watch.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So here is Avisail Garcia. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. And that's the second out of the inning. Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
The designated hitter, Ronald Torre.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sinking liner toward left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are... The next to bat for St. Louis, Darren James. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. James ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Darren James. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Digging in now, Michael Tolbert. DeYoung at third. Webster on second. James at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago White Sox get their 20th home win this year. From the south side of Chicago. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. James going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box, Darren James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Breivik Valera will be next. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for Chicago, Jacob May. He singled his last time up.
Jacob May.
1-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's just...
Stepping in, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. And, you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
This is line to left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Ready now for the 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Darren James. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Barack Alexander. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a play, and the inning is over. So not a good. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the St. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back.
1-1.
And that one is gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
Go. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall.
Relay. Here we go. Hit me right here.
He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that.
Striding in once again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Webster on at first, nobody out. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0. Whitley, originally from the state of Alabama. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Ender Inciarte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a big moment in the ball game here. Darren James, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. And digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Set to deal on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is after it, but it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
Boy, D'Aro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Lifted the other way out to left center. James is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Dansby Swanson. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball one. Pereira uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Ready for another chance. Barack Alexander. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. He's running. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Andreas Zamora.
This is line to left.
Come on, go
and
hard,
he
you
won't
score.
get it as
Go
that's
hard.
down for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Final strike for the Braves. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James on the move, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3. Getting set for baseball. London. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Darren James. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Popped high in the air. Freeman is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch it.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Ready once again, Andreas Zamora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The batter, second baseman, Michael Colvin.
Chop weakly to the left. Right here. Camargo's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground. First to settle through. Zach Granite the next to bat. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James moves over, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Darren James has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to. Job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
7-4 is the final score. Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Darren James, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Nimmo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. James aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Stepping in for the Braves, Sandy Leon. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in, Barack Alexander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Digging in, Yadier Molina 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Little flare out to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Digging in, Darren James. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is going to get there. 2 gone.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final. First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavern. Digging in, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is...
Ready now for the Marlins, Nolan Arenado, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Arenado.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is going to get there, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. So 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Tamori racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Henry Tamori. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Nothing. Ready to take his hacks again, Darren James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Up next from Miami, Henry Tamori. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Henry Tamori.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Now batting, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Valera, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Anderson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he will run this one. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Brian Anderson.
Left side, to his left, Webster. And that's out number 1. Into the box now, Darren James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dave Britt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James has a read on it. 2 down.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Darren James. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Profar giving chase, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to enter.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
High in the air out to center field. Tomori moves over. 2 gone. Up next from Miami, Jurickson Profar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jurickson Profar.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James sprinting after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit on the ground to third. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Riddle has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Victor Rivera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Victor Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. James ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul.
Run it.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.